your strength and show me your weakness. We're in this together now. We're in this together now. Give me your love and tell me your secrets. 'Cause 'Cause we're in this together now. Yeah, we're in this together now. No, 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 no. I'll keep you safe, I'll give you my everything. Even if we're falling down, even if we're falling down, all of me is yours, every part of me. 'Cause we're in this together now. You and me together now. What's the point of living if we're scared to lose each other? What's the point of living without you? Tell me now and I'll stop fighting. Tell me now and I'll stop breathing. I don't want to be here without you. Without you. Without you. Without you. Without you. No, 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 no. I'll be your light, I'll keep you from darkness. Even when the sun don't shine, even when the sun don't shine. Give me your strength, show me your weakness. 'Cause we're in this together now. You and me together now. What's the point of living if we're scared to lose each other? What's the that gift of light. You are the moon, my comfort at night. You are the water that keeps me alive. You are the ground on which I stand. Yes, you are. Wherever you go, I follow you there. Whatever you do, I'll be there for you. And I will be forever true, true to you. And I give it all. I give you my life. I give you my soul. And I know that you keep it safe. And forever, for all future days. Wherever you go, I follow you there. Whatever you do, I'll be there for you. And I will be forever true, true to you. I'm sitting right here, she's asleep. Can you make it up here and set my mind at ease? I'm on top of the roof, you've been here before. I just wish you a lot, and I know that I got to let you know. Somebody said you are the last one of your kind. Somebody got to bleed, it will be me 1,000 times. I didn't know you wanted me for all these years. Let's just stay up here, let's just stay up here. someone like you be so alone? Give me a smile, I will make it worthwhile and get you home. Somebody said you are the last one of a kind. If somebody got you bleed, it would be me 1,000 times. I didn't Work out when I walk in the spot. This is what I see. Everybody stops and staring at me. I got passion in my pants and I ain't afraid to show it, show it, show it. I'm sexy and I know it.
You to stand. I'll stop her, do the welcome. Left arm to the front.
There goes my heart beating, 'cause you are the reason I'm losing my sleep. Please come back now. There goes my mind racing, and you are the reason that I'm still breathing. I'm hopeless now. I climb every mountain, swim every ocean, just to be with you and fix what I've broken. I need you to see.
Stop right here.
Together to make special promises to each other.
We also want
to acknowledge that two families are coming together. No one is being given away, but a new son and a new daughter are welcome into the family. So I'd like to ask, John, do you officially welcome Carla into your family? Please respond with we do. We do. And Maurizio and Deborah, do you welcome Shane officially today into your family? Please respond with we do.
We do.
Shane, welcome to this concert chosen by you to celebrate your love for each other. It's been wonderful to prepare this day together with you. It's my hope that the reading that you've chosen, your story, your personal vows, your words of affirmation, that they will all serve to strengthen your commitment and trust in each other. We're hoping, plenty of time. Shane and I to rehearse the beautiful I give it a miss now.
The wonderful thing in
The Mio is, of course, that
it sings about the sun that comes after.
the storm and the rain. And
So this is how you two are.
has that.
I believe also we have plenty of time to talk about Thomas and the sharks who are playing at this very moment. I do hope they don't finish before this wedding ceremony is finished. Every couple has this story. And the wonderful author
And Okri from Nigeria once said,
said, what would we do without
our stories
stories give our life direction,
in Orient.
make the heart bigger and stronger. And your story has really brought
All these people here together, just have a look at all of them. They walk with you in different phases of your life. Are here to be your witnesses. They come to offer their respect
respect and support for what you are.
on together.
Now you shared your story with me, and it's a great pleasure to mirror it back here today to hear it from me. Apparently, Jane, we saw
Carla, the first time at Fensters in Stellenbosch, she was
less active as bubbles in the Papa Power
and you
felt more like a first-year student that she didn't know existed. But
to say as your
your life, I went all through the eyes. Steph, how come because she is Steph was with you. Steph,
you play an important role in the story.
Carla studied together with Steph.
Was the connection.
Fast forward 5 months, you managed to finally get her number, Shane. Then the banter started a lot. And very quickly you found out that she was a feisty Italian, and sadly a Slovakian supporter.
Now every story has two perspectives.
That's what I appreciate about your story. So Carla, when she saw this, that Shane added her on WhatsApp,
While at the family dinner, and she thought, who was this random guy and where did he get my number?
then you started talking into your disgust with him. I found out that not only does he support the Sharks, but he's been
Yeah, the world. I think it's fair to say not a good start. Supper, sneakily, tell Carla that Shane was coming. Continued, of course, knowing who is coming to dress up to impress her. Chose tracksuit, a hoodie. Again, the banter continued. And apparently, according to Shane, Carla, he let you beat him at pool. But we hear it. In your mind, Carla, you thought you were going to Steph for supper, arrived at her house and saw the same guy that I had been chatting to on WhatsApp. And I quote, he was a total knock-up in his Joburg attire. Of course, your competitive nature came out, and you are glad to say that you won the pool game. And although Shane was from Joburg, you comment, the conversation, yes, the banter intrigued you. Then finally, Shane, you mustered all the courage and asked her on a date, to which Carla replied, no, unless it is a date as friends. You took her up on the offer and kept it strictly to a friend date, only to have Carla hold your hand at the end of the night. So talking about somebody giving mixed messages. Yeah? Carla's perspective, on the other hand, was when Shane asked me on the date, I was shocked and was uncertain if I even liked him, as he was far from usual the surfer type boy. So you finally agreed to go out, and on the friend date, the conversation continued for what seemed forever. and you found yourself to be actually enjoying his company very much. You decided, therefore, to hold hands. After a month of what was coined friend dating, Shane, you left to Joburg for a whole month. The conversation continued, though, and you got closer on WhatsApp. And to your surprise, you found yourself missing your friend. Upon your return, Shane, the only thing you could think of was asking Carla to be yours, and thankfully she agreed. The details remain a secret. So here you stand. This is your story. And what we notice from the beginning is that you bring a wonderful sense of humor and quirkiness into the relationship. And that is a great gift, because to have humor in a friendship allows everyone not to take oneself too seriously. And that kind of is also the theme for today. It's supposed to be joyful, a certain lightness, and a real celebration that you have found each other. And after that journey, you're here to stand with great confidence to make a special promise to each other. To celebrate your wedding ceremony, you have asked Katie to choose a reading titled Love Monkey. Katie, could I ask you to join me in the front? Thank you.
Hi, sorry, I'm a Gen Zer, so it's being read off my phone. But this is a story called Love Monkey. It's written by Edward Monckton. And I really struggled to find a story to represent Shani and Carla. I wrote a poem, I found another poem, I found multiple ones, and eventually, after 3 or 4 phone calls with both of them, we settled on this one. And I think it just really accurately reflects how they've traveled to find each other and where they are now. It was once a custom that every monkey would carve for himself a wooden heart. And the heart that Love Monkey carved was the most beautiful of all. Its contours were soft and rounded, like an ancient pebble sculpted by the oceans. Its surface was smooth and shiny like liquid silk, and it shone as bright as a ruby in the desert sun. "Take your hearts with you wherever you go," said their teacher. "Nurture them as a mother nurtures her newborn baby. For when you want to give of yourself fully, your heart is the only true gift you will have." That night, Love Monkey had a dream. He dreamed of a monkey whose smile lit up his soul like sunshine. He held out his heart to her, so radiant and so splendid and so new. She took him in her arms, and he felt truly, peacefully, and perfectly happy. When Love Monkey awoke, he resolved that from that day forward, he would search for his dream monkey until he could stand before her and give to her his perfect heart. He traveled through deserts and climbed over mountains. He trekked across forests and sailed many seas. Love Monkey looked after his heart as best as he could, but the storms that he endured on his travels chipped away at its surface, and each new adventure reshaped it. By the time he arrived on the last distant shore, his heart was so changed by the patina of time that it barely resembled his old heart at all. And then he saw her, standing before him, as radiant and as beautiful as the sunshine was his dream monkey. At first, he could not speak, but then from somewhere deep inside himself, he found a voice. "I have traveled the world over to find you and to give you my heart," he said. "But now that I am finally with you, I see how foolish I have been. You are so beautiful and so perfect, and my heart that was once so smooth, bright, and so new is now not something that I could even bring myself to show you." And he turned to go. "Let me see it," said Dream Monkey. She took his heart and held it up to the light. "Nothing to me is more beautiful. Every fissure tells a story. Every blemish makes you more real. All my life I've been waiting for a heart like this, a heart that speaks the truth. Come here," she said. "I have something for you too." In her hand was a tiny golden heart. It was as worn and as scratched as Love Monkey's own, and it was the most precious thing that he had ever seen. Love Monkey put his arms around her, and they held each other for a long, long time. "I shall treasure this heart for as long as I live," said Dream Monkey, running her fingers over its ridged and dimpled surface. Then they looked into each other's eyes, and feeling the joy of truth in their souls for the first time, they began to laugh. And often they sit together still, holding each other's hearts in their warm hands, lifting them to the light and laughing, always laughing.
Was the poet, writer Maria Rilke, who once said, or asked the question, what if life is really one long journey of learning to love, to become better at loving? So often we think that life is about success and status, but ultimately the most important thing is to become better at loving our people that are close to our heart, our family, friends, but especially then the one with whom we want to spend the rest of our lives together. And so in some ways from the day of your birth, this was one long journey of preparation, of becoming better. And yet at this heart of the story that Katie read to us, when the two come together, it is very significant what they exchange. Especially in your case, Carla and Shane, because you both come from a place of great strength and confidence. You have achieved much in life. This is why you don't have to take yourself so seriously when you're open to revealing who you truly are. But what's so significant is that the heart of the story is a very simple word, which is the ability to make oneself vulnerable. I'm sure you all remember conversations that suddenly felt so real. And that reality comes into the conversation when somebody is actually open, allows him or herself to let the defenses down and to be truly seen for who they are. When you're able to not only speak about your success, but also about your failure, not just about your strength, but about also your weakness. So while we see all these jubilant joy and humor in the two of you, we know that is held and rooted in an incredible respect for each other, but also the ability to make yourselves vulnerable to each other. And it's in that sense that the story of the two hearts really emphasizes that life and love is not about perfection, but it's really about compassion. And the journey of love is to become more compassionate with each other and to receive the child within us that sometimes throws a tantrum, and to allow us to continue to grow and become better at loving. And that exchange of two hearts really reminds us also today when you exchange your vows with each other. There is a receiving and there's a giving. Now when we give someone something, we are usually in the position of power and strength. It makes us feel good. I'm giving you something. That's easy. And yet we know as we give that, we also do receive something back. But the more interesting thing is that also in receiving, in consciously receiving that heart, we are also giving something back. Because when you receive someone's heart, you tell them that what you have to offer to me means a lot. And it is affirming the other person in both her strength and weakness and all that she's able to offer to your relationship. So it's about vulnerability. It's about becoming real to each other. It's learning that it's not about affection but compassion. And it's discovering the great mystery of giving and receiving. And that exchange of love may continue your whole lifetime. This becomes very concrete in the words of appreciation that you sing to me about each other. They come as a surprise. I asked them to sing me something. I know speeches will follow, the vows will happen just now, and yet it's nice to remember that occasions like this we also need to actually name the things that we appreciate about the other person. We're not always so good. We often assume that the other person knows what I feel about him or her. So here are your words of appreciation to Carla. What you appreciate is that she's an incredible human being. Carla, your drive, hard work, humility are truly inspiring to Shane and make him fall in love with you more and more each day. He's most grateful for your love towards your family, which is something that he deeply admires. It warms his heart to see the way you care for them and prioritize their happiness above all else. The way you are with your niece and nephew, which makes it absolutely certain that you will be a wonderful mother to your future children. Seeing you, Carla, with kids makes Shane's heart swell with love and joy. He's most grateful for the shared passion for sports, especially touch rugby. It's something that he truly admires about you. The way you're fiery and competitive and never fail to make him smile. And he cherishes the banter you share over your favorite teams. But above all, he treasures your beautiful nature, your unwavering positivity, your love and support of himself, and your incredible smile that lights up his world. And here are your words, Carla, to Shane. Most people, you write, spend their life waiting for their special person. You were lucky enough to find Shane in your first year in Stellenbosch. You appreciate Shane for all the little things and the big things that he does. He always goes above and beyond to make you happy every day. He listens to all your crazy stories about the latest adventure of being in Miss Puccini's club. But you also thank you to Shane for teaching you how to love and for loving yourself unconditionally. Although, Carla says, I can be a Rubik's Cube to figure out, Shane is the only person who's able to calm your Italian fire when you're being irrational. The way that Shane pushes you to be the best that you can and even encourages you to start playing touch rugby again, to love his drive and adventurous spirit that push you to your limits, involves me being injured in some way at times. I love that we can be completely goofballs, you write, and tease each other even if that involves him, Shane, fake, proposing 3 times, I believe. So you proposed on the Italian Alps when there was fireworks above the mountain, in front of the Eiffel Tower in Little Paris, and then in a secluded spot in Pilanesberg before the real event. But also, Carla appreciates that you respect the space that she needs at times, and that you will always give her extra cuddles to break through those walls. She admires your most genuine heart, one that keeps on giving and always has room for others, Shane. That you are a great parent to your puppies, Mark and Roxy, but they're not here today. That you're kind and compassionate. It's the kind of nature that is contagious, and it's amazing to see how people and animals gravitate towards you. In closing, you write, Shane, you are truly amazing. Not only do you know how important family is to me, but you have embraced mine with open arms. They all adore you, and I'm incredibly grateful for the important role model that you have been to my niece and nephew. Thank you for these words, Shane and Carla. It reminds us that we all once in a while need to sit down, put words to paper, and actually share them at special occasions. And it has also taken us a little bit into the circle of your love, to be re-inspired for all our friendships, relationships, partnerships that we find ourselves, and to once again remember how important that friendship is. But before we now come to the vows, I invite you just to turn towards each other now and take a little breath, and we have a small little instrumental piece playing so they can have a little exchange for a moment and be fully present to each other.
Shane and Carla, will you be dancing tonight?
Definitely.
The ceremony is a little bit like one beautiful dance. We heard the invitation of the music. You approached each other on the dancing floor. What happens next is you present yourself in all your beauty, but also with the confidence now to engage. Then it's a little bit of negotiation, and then comes the embrace. Not too close, not too tight, not too far, not too loose. To always make sure the other person knows I'm fully present. So, I invite you to be present now, heart to heart, face to face, the closest you may come to innocence. And I would... Shane, that's right. Shane,
Testing again. I, Shane Packman, take you, Carla, soon to be Packman, to be my wife. My partner in life, my one true love. I will cherish our friendship and love you today, tomorrow and forever. I will trust you and honor you, I will laugh with you and cry with you, share with you time and attention, and bring to us joy, strength and imagination. I will love you faithfully through the best and worst, through difficult and easy, whatever may come, I will always be there. As I have given you my hand to hold, so I give you my life to keep, so help me God.
Shane, I cannot believe that today I finally get to walk down the aisle and say my vows to my best friend. Although I'm such an indecisive person, today I make the easiest decision of my life, and that is to become your wife. I promise to be your biggest supporter and share your dreams and your goals, even if it means beating me at Uno or stepping me on the touch rugby field. I promise to keep encouraging you to be the best version of yourself and to be everything that you need me to be. I promise to not compare you to romantic comedies, but instead realize that our life is a romantic journey, one that I cannot wait until we grow old with wrinkles. Life is our adventure, and I cannot wait to see what it has in store. I promise to love you tomorrow as much, and if not more, than what I love you today. Today and forever, I give you my heart, my soul, and my trust, until the days of our lives.
as a seal and sign of the covenant of marriage into which you have entered, Shane and Carla, I now ask for the rings to be given and received. Carla and Shane, these rings are a beautiful symbol for the unbroken circle of love. We know that love has no beginning and no end, no giver and no receiver, for each is the giver and each is the receiver. So may the rings that you now exchange always remind you of this day and of your promise to each other.
Will you love me well and truly?
I will.
Wed.
Shane, will you love me well and love me truly?
I will.
With this ring, I thee wed.
Shane and Carla, it's now with great joy that I pronounce you husband and wife, and you now may seal your marriage with the ultimate kiss. We will now signing of the marriage register. So I invite our two witnesses to please join us into the other building, the main reception building. And for the rest of you, please make way across the lawn, grab some petals, and then please wait outside the main house to welcome Papa.
Look to a stranger, you know in the end I'll always be there. But when you're in doubt and when you're in danger, just take a good look around and I will be there. Oh, yes, I will.
I'm sorry, but I'm just thinking of the right words to say. I know they don't sound the way I planned them to be, but if you wait around a while, I'll make you fall for me. I promise you I will.
When your day is through So is your temper. You know what to do. I'm gonna always be there. Sometimes if I shout, it's not what's intended. These words just came out with no cross to bear.
I'm sorry, but I'm just thinking of the right words to say. I know they don't sound the way I planned them to be. And if I had to rock the world, I'd make you fall for me. I promise you. I gotta tell you, I promise you I will.
Fly me to the moon and let me sing among those stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Fill my heart with song, let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. You
friends say I'm acting peculiarly. So come on, baby, we better make a start. You better make it soon before you break my heart. Oh.